Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
Tachometer is a control device with which the speed, or rather, frequency, of rotation of various elements is measured. Usually rotors, shafts, or discs play such a role. The value of the value characterizing the speed of rotation is usually expressed in the number of revolutions made by the element per unit of time. Tachometer in a car tachometer shows the speed of rotation of the engine crankshaft. It is expressed in revolutions per minute, RPM or minute, 1. Using this data, you can judge the load on the engine. The scale of the gauge usually contains a so-called red zone, which shows the intervals of the engine crankshaft speed, which are the limit values. Prolonged operation in this mode may lead to significant wear or destruction of engine parts. Therefore, it must not be allowed to operate at such speeds. Principle of operation and types. The tachometer takes the signal from the crankshaft speed pulse sensors and converts them into a corresponding numerical value. When using different methods of counting the reference value, direct, reverse, mixed, the error of readings reaches 100 to 500 RPM. If we touch on the principal scheme of devices, then in addition to the mechanical tachometer, which can already be considered a rarity, since it is found only on retro cars, there are two more types of such devices. You can also classify devices depending on the method of installation, OEM, as a rule, installed even at the assembly line in a specially provided place on the dashboard of the car. Remote, mounted outside the dashboard in addition to the existing control devices, very often used on sports cars. Digital tachometer. It is an electronic indicator, screen, scoreboard, showing the number of engine revolutions at a given time. It is believed that such a representation is most convenient when working with electronic control units or when tuning, fine-tuning, the motor. The device also includes a processor, a converter of analog signals into digital signals, an idle valve sensor and another converter, which is needed to transform electrical signals into light signals, optocoupler. Analog tachometer. The appearance of such a device has already been described above. Visually it is similar to the majority of control and measuring instruments. There is a dial on which an arrow indicating the number of revolutions moves. The value of the engine crankshaft speed corresponds to the angle of rotation of the arrow relative to the zero value. One of the main elements of such a system is a magnetic coil that stores the energy required to turn the hand. The electrical signal from sensors through microchips is fed to the coil, which drives the pointer, which by its deflection indicates the value of the control parameter. Sometimes a combined design is used, when in addition to the analog device, a digital one is installed. However, it is believed that in constant operation, the signal from an analog tachometer is perceived by the human brain better than from a digital one. Tachometer. Principle of operation. In conclusion, understanding how a car tachometer works can greatly enhance your driving experience. This essential instrument not only provides real-time information about your engine's RPM but also helps you optimize performance and fuel efficiency. By keeping an eye on the tachometer, you can ensure that your vehicle operates within its ideal range, ultimately prolonging its lifespan. Whether you're a seasoned car owner or just starting to explore the mechanics of your vehicle, knowing how to read and interpret this valuable gauge is a key skill that can lead to better driving habits and a deeper appreciation for automotive engineering. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this information helpful.